Here in the United States, 1 in 3 school-aged children are already obese or overweight. Research has shown that obese and overweight children are at a much higher risk of remaining so during adulthood, which in result leaves them at a risk for health problems such as diabetes, cancer, stroke, and heart disease. Coincidentally, these types of health problems are known as some of the leading causes of death here in the United States, and as a result, we as a nation spend over $123 billion each year trying to combat these diseases. Now, getting back to our children, we should all know that one of the best ways to have an impact on the future is for us to focus all of our efforts and energy on the current. Today, approximately 19.2 million, or 71% of all kids in America, receive free and reduced lunches through the National School Lunch Program. Recently, the Healthy Hunger-Free Act of 2010 was signed into law with an attempt to set regulations and standards on nutrition in the school cafeteria. Some of these standards included an increase in the amount of fruits and vegetables served, limits on the amounts of milk served, 100% of grains being from whole grains, and decreases in trans fat and sodium. Now, of course, all of these standards sound like viable ways to improve and encourage healthy eating, because of course healthy eating is one of the most important aspects in someone trying to lose weight and maintain a healthy lifestyle. However, the implementation of these standards seem to forget one of the most important aspects of this program, and that's the population, the kids. There's been a big decrease in the amount of portion sizes offered, different options for them to eat, the overall appeal of the food, the sights, the sounds, and just the lack of good food that kids want to eat has led to a lot of the food ending up being in the trash. A study conducted at a school in Florida examined the amount of waste produced in the school cafeteria, and over 45% of all the food served in that cafeteria ended up being thrown in the trash can. In defense, there has been an overall increase in the amounts of fruits and vegetables found on the kids' cafeteria plates, which before would have never happened if these standards weren't in place. People may argue that something like this may take a long time for it to be fully accepted by kids, but do we really have time to wait? The biggest concern here is that with all of the food waste and unhappiness with the food being offered, are our children actually getting enough of it? The fear is that kids may simply not be eating their lunches, resulting them in remaining hungry for the duration of the day, in which studies have shown that children who are hungry tend to have lower academic success than those who are not. And even for some kids, the breakfast and lunch that they might receive at school may be the only meals that they get all day, so it is crucial that our kids eat the food in the cafeteria. I fear that such strict standards and restrictions on school lunches has created a negative image of eating healthy in America. Instead of limiting our children's options and telling them what is good and what is bad, we should be giving them more time to educate them at a young age with the hopes that they will be able to have better nutrition choices when they're older. For now, we should focus on letting them continue being what they are good at, and that is for letting our kids continuing to be kids. Thank you.